Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there. Welcome back to another episode of Streetwear Talk, where we talk about the latest streetwear releases, streetwear news, and just streetwear in general. In today's episode, we have to talk about part 2 of Kith's Major League Baseball collaboration. It's coming in close, guys. We have less than 12 hours until part 2 of Kith's Major League Baseball collaborative collection. Yes, recently on Monday, we got our first taste of the Kith Major League Baseball 2020 collection. Now, I initially thought that this Monday program was going to be, part 1, and then the next Monday program was going to be part 2. Turns out it's been fast-tracked and we're getting the second half of this collaboration in the next 12 hours, releasing today on September 26th. So we don't have a lot of time to cover it, guys. We got less than 12 hours, so we have to cover it. So in order to cover part 2 of the collection, I will be using Kith's news article to, get all the release details, and then we'll use the lookbook to cover all the images of part 2. Now, unfortunately, the lookbook does not have the retail prices. We can make some guesstimates, but it's gonna be hard to accurately, guess what the retail prices are gonna be, because if it was a normal Kith release, we could have a pretty good idea. But because it's a collaboration, it's a bit up in the air on how much this is all gonna cost. All I know is it's gonna be expensive, but it's also gonna be good quality, because, it's Kith. What else could you expect, right? So let's head on over now to that Kith news article and cover part 2 of their MLB collaboration. And here we are, guys. So if you guys want to read this article in your own time, it'll be linked in the description section below for you guys to have a read there. But let's dive into what the article has for us here, and then we'll dive into all the images of the lookbook. So Kith Fall 2020 and Kith for MLB lookbook. So it's a combination of their fall 2020 season and their MLB collaboration. They're releasing both this Saturday. So wow, that's huge. That is so much. That is so much releasing in like less than 12 hours. Let's cover it though. Let's get into it. So Kith presents its fall 2020 collection alongside an official partnership with Major League Baseball. Paying homage to the brand's hometown and the location of its West Coast flagship, the partnership features a full collection with the New York Yankees and Los Angeles Dodgers. Fall 2020 focus on timeless design through Kith's signature palette and custom milled fabrics. The assortment is comprised of 50 styles inclusive of outwear, shirting, knitwear, pants, and accessories. The knitwear has got me excited. The outwear has got me excited as well. There is going to be some sick pieces in this collection. New silhouettes are introduced, such as the Increscent Tech Blazer and Ellington Tech Suit Pant, and Sandwash Cotton Gershom Quilted Liner Jacket, the reversible Leroy Quilted Liner Kimono, and convertible Cargo Pant, and more. Also debuting in this collection is a unique Chanel Yell fabric used to create hoodies, crewnecks, shorts, beanies, and scarves. Releasing with Fall 2020 is Kith's Fall Classics program, featuring the brand's trademark hoodies, sweatpants, crewnecks, and other staple styles. So I can imagine in this lookbook we're going to see some basic styled pieces that are from this Kith's Fall Classics program. Just some simple colored, maybe some greens, browns, and blue styled pieces that are going to be chucked into this collection as well. There is so much that is being released this Saturday. Holy moly. Jeez, guys, we've got a lot to cover. So, along with the brand's seasonal release is the Kith MLB 2020 in partnership with Major League Baseball, paying homage to the New York Yankees and the Dodgers. A luxury approach is applied to both collections, as elevated silhouettes and fabrics bear the logos of each team. The Yankees style sees New York iconic navy and white color palette updated with a rich forest green and faux python print accents. Designs include a pebbled goat leather varsity jacket. What? That sounds so wild. A zip-up faux fur jacket. Oh. Now that sounds steezy. A 12-ounce Italian denim jacket. All I'm hearing is price tag after price tag after price tag. With a removable faux Phylon liner, tight weave satin coaches jackets, and kimonos, and more. Jesus, this is going to be a huge collection. The Dodgers capsule utilizes a similar luxury take with pieces clad in LA's renowned blue and white palette. Styles include a 12-ounce Italian denim jacket with removable mesh liner, tight woven satin coaches jackets, varsity jackets. Oof. Yes. So keen. I love varsity jackets. So keen to see this. Quarter zips. Okay, not as keen. Quarter zips. Okay, we forget about that. We forget about that. And shorts, as well as a combo knit fleece hoodie. That sounds pretty interesting. Kith Fall 2020 and Kith for MLB releases this Saturday, September 26th, at all Kith's US and Japan flagships. There you go. And also on Kith's online store at 11 AM Eastern Standard Time. You know, very typical. That's the release time for Kith drops, 11 AM Eastern Standard Time, which is 2 AM the next day, Australian Eastern Standard Time. If anyone on the Australian Eastern Time Zone was wondering, it's around about 2 AM. But if you head on over to Kith's store page now, there should be a timer counting down in your time zone when it actually drops. So if you're waiting for this drop, there you go. That's the best way to find out when the drop time actually is. Or you can just Google 11 AM Eastern Standard Time to your time zone, and then you'll figure it out there. But that is all the release details. It looks like we have a crazy amount of pieces to cover, and just scrolling on down quite quickly, it looks like we do. It looks like we have some crazy pieces that are going to release, and a crazy quantity. Let's dive in, guys. Let's have a look at the Kith Fall 2020 lookbook, as well as the Kith MLB Part 2 lookbook as well. Just because of the sheer volume of like photos in this lookbook, I think we should just skim through it quite quickly. But it looks like we have got some wild pieces in store for us just from that quick, scroll through of the lookbook there. So I mean, it's classic. It's a classic Kith style. Like, it's styled by Ronnie Feig. It's done in that way that we know and love. We see it in every lookbook. I love it. I think that from the pieces that I have seen. Look at those satin pieces. Look at that satin. I love this satin varsity jacket with the hood. That's sick. But I would honestly remove the hood and just wear it as is. Damn, that looks steezy. It's just, Ronnie Feig has done a really good job on this whole collection. I love a lot of the pieces. Some of the highlights that I definitely, absolutely gravitate towards too is that faux fur jacket, these denim jackets here, this one here with the New York Yankees logo on the side, the snake skin on the back. That is a little bit too wild for me. Here we can see some of the fall basics that we were discussing just before from the article. That is a steezy hoodie. I love that pattern on the hoodie. That hoodie as well. Actually, is that a kimono? That looks like a kimono. That looks absolutely crazy. I love that. That pattern on it, I would wear something like that. Some more Kith basics being showcased to us here. I love the colors. I love this photo. This feels like the locker room of a baseball game. I'm ready for this, man. And the Wallabies, New York classic right there. We've got a leather coach's jacket, or a leather varsity jacket. Yeah, showcase it. That's a piece that I'm keen on, but it's going to be so expensive. I'm not going to be going for anything from this collection because I've just bought way too many pieces of clothing recently. But this is an awesome collection. That photo right there, that one right there. I love this photo. This is a sick photo from this collection. Woo! And the crew neck underneath. Oh, is it a crew neck? I think it's a crew neck. Awesome. I love it. I hope that there's a baseball bat that we can buy. Hopefully. This is just sick though. Look at this. Is there anything that's really speaking to you guys from this collection so far? I think this is dope. Wow. That's awesome. Here we are. Yes. Okay. The faux fur jacket. I love it. New York on the chest. That's wild. That's so wild. Nah, I can't buy it. I can't buy it. I love that jacket, but nah. Damn. There are so many pieces in here that are super. Kith is really, really doing well over the past couple of years, and this collection is no, you know, deviation from that. They have just been knocking it out of the park with so many releases. That piece is insane. There, if that's just a hoodie, it looks like it's just a hoodie. I love that. That's chain stitch embroidery on the back. That hoodie that released in part 1, right? That was an insane piece. Oh my god. Yeah, this collection is really, really well done. I'm a huge fan. We have seen half of it already release in the Monday program. This is the second half. That's such a steezy box logo hoodie right there. That's so well done. But it's just, even the pieces that we haven't seen now and we're only just seeing from the lookbook are really, really good. They've done really well in doing part 1 and part 2. They're both really consistent, as well as the fall 2020 collection. These basics here that we're seeing, these are steezy pieces. I actually think I'm enjoying the Kith Fall season more than the summer season. We talked about the summer 2020 season on the channel. I wasn't really feeling it. It was well done, it's just it wasn't speaking to me. This season, however, the fall season, this is a lot better. The Dodgers stuff here, I don't think it's as good as the New York stuff. I think the Yankees stuff is better. Do you guys agree with me on that? The Yankees stuff is way better than the Dodgers stuff. I think the basics are really well done as well for the fall. I love this pattern on the hoodie. Don't know how I feel about the sweats though. Ronnie Feig, dude, that's it. Ronnie, you have done a really, really good job with this collection. Both the MLB collaboration, both part 1 and part 2. The fall collection is really, really good as well. Wow. I'm really impressed by that. There is a lot here that I would love. But again, I've spent way too much money on recent collections and stuff like that. I need to hold off. But that is it. That is the lookbook for part 2 and the fall basics and fall collection that is releasing today, September 26th at 11 AM Eastern Standard Time. So in less than 12 hours. Guys, how do you feel about it? You gonna pick it up? Is it a miss for you? What's your favorite piece that you have seen in this lookbook? That's actually a really well done photo. That is a really well done photo. It's just, yeah, really, really solid. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions on Kith MLB Part 1, Kith MLB Part 2, which is releasing this Saturday, Kith Fall 2020, and Kith Fall Basics 2020. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions on those 4 collections down in that comment section below. And that's it, guys. I know that we didn't have a lot of release details to cover, but you have the release date, you know where it's releasing, in Tokyo, in the US, and online, 11 AM Eastern Standard Time. It'll probably release a little bit earlier in store, but there is so much releasing here. Sorry the video was kind of short in that regard, but we had to skim through it. Otherwise, I could be talking about that stuff for hours, you know. That is a really solid collection. I'm really impressed with it. I enjoy it a lot more than the summer collection that we saw. It's just awesome, man. I would love some of the Yankee stuff, that faux fur jacket, the denim jacket, the varsity jacket, that leather one. Ooh, crazy. Although those are the top 3 most expensive items in that collection. I'd be interested to see, once it drops at 2 AM, what the retail prices are. It's going to be hundreds of American dollars though. It is going to be expensive, but this collection is insane. Both the fall collection and the second part of the MLB collection is crazy. It's absolutely awesome. I love it. Let me know how you feel about it though, guys, down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Kith releases, upcoming Kith collaborations, and upcoming Kith Monday programs, don't forget to leave a big old like on this video, a comment in the comment section down below, and a subscribe to the channel, as we are trying to aim for 2,650 subscribers before the end of September, guys. We've got less than 10 subs to get to reach that milestone. Hopefully with your continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of the month. But that's everything I really got to say about the Kith MLB and Fall 2020 collaboration, guys. So until the next Kith video, until the next Monday program video, until the next Streetwear Talk video, I'll catch you later.